Horse, horse, please. Get out of my way. No, no. Foiled. Alrighty, so as you can see, Oh, did I forget? Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another Kingdomcraft. As you can see, Mr. Rendiggity Dog himself. Should I just... Rendiggity Dog. That's right. That's what he always does that, doesn't he? For all of my Rendiddy Dog... Oh, man. I gotta get used to that. Anyways, for all you guys that have come over from his channel, much appreciated. Welcome to another Kingdomcraft episode with Kryllyk here. I'm trying my best to be a little bit more jubilant and whatnot in my videos, but, you know, we'll see how it is. I am who I am, and I'm pretty mellow guy. So, he's been working on this rail track, and we're back at the man cave base here. And there's a whole bunch of sheep, which is great, because we're going to be dealing with sheep all day today. That's right. We are starting up on our next building here, but I'm back in base for a reason. Let's see what that is. I need to find it. We need some dye. I'm looking for some dye. Now, I noticed that we had... Aha, there we go. Cyan dye. That is exactly the item I wanted. Beautiful. I think I only need 4. But if you guys want to see this man cave and all that kind of stuff, make sure you check out my previous videos. It's becoming nighttime. I think I'm going to wait for nighttime, and then we'll take the track back. Ah, the sun is risen. We are awake once again in the beautiful world here. Fantastic stuff. So basically what I'm going to do, I don't think we have all the power tracks in place for this rail, but I'm going to truck on back to the medieval mountain kingdom of, what was it again? Glub Glub? I think it was Glub Glub, right? I think that's what was decided. Glub Glub? Let's go with that. I'm sure the guys will correct me. They all watch my videos, same as everybody else. Okay, yeah, that's too slow. Alright, that ain't gonna happen. I'll just meet you guys, back over there, I guess. I tell you what. It's actually a decent trek. It's about 400 blocks or so. So, it's pretty manly rail system already. Alrighty, so we're back over here, and as you can see, I walked most of the way. Let's be honest, but look at this already. You just come back, and there's this magnificent tree. I borrowed the minecart, so I'll place that back. Why do I have an apple? Magnificent tree. You got the tower that the guys have been building off to the left. And I believe Iskall, if I'm not mistaken, has just done a number on the pathway system here. Be sure to check out his video today as well. But, yeah, we got some pretty nice things in place. As this comes down, it's starting to breathe life. We're starting to see some life into the town. We have the blacksmith that I built there. The tree up here. We have our little animal pens. We come into the center of the town. And I believe Iskall again built this kind of like a little storage hut shop type thing. Looks awesome. And we've got a little bit of the makings of a tree yard or a tree farm. But all the pathways, all different ways. Oh, it feels amazing to be a part of this. Alright? That's all that I can say. It is amazing. We are doing great things. Quickly, let's jump into the blacksmith here. As you can see, I've added like a little counter, bringing in some more of that cyan wool with a little chair. I could see the blacksmith, you know, just chilling, sitting in the chair type thing, and then coming back and working. We moved the anvil and that to this side, right? I don't like walking very far. Does anybody like walking very far? No. But we also have some chests in here. We got our unprocessed ores. Little sign, making sure everybody's on the same path. And, of course, our processed stuff. So, good stuff all around. Lots of cooking capacity, which is something we're going to need for all this stone and whatnot, right? And, of course, we have the fires of the smeltery, the forge just burning on. Just burning on. Anyways, guys, so that's pretty much a done project, I think. The blacksmith is completed. Close the door. Color a day. I like the big tree right out front. Excellent. So I've started moving on to the next building, and I wanted to have a little bit of an intro to bring you guys into it, but here it is here. I kind of extended the path a little bit. Obviously, I still need to work a lot of details out, but this is the start of it, okay? And this is going to be a tailor, all right? You know, tailor next to the blacksmith kind of thing, where you get all your wares in one little general section, right? Pretty basic right now. I basically slapped together some walls. I gave it a little bit of structure, and now I'm starting to come in and fill out some other pieces, right? So for example, as you can see, there's a lot of doors, right? So this door here leads to, as you can see through the window, a sheep farm, right? So basically you can go jump into the sheep farm, breed up sheep, you know, shear them for their wool and all that kind of stuff, and get back to work in your shop, right? And then out here we have kind of like a drying rack. I decided to make this kind of like a little drying thing. You know, you gotta wash your wool when you shear it off the sheep, right? So you dry it up, let it dry out a little bit, and then you collect it and you bring it back in for processing and sewing and all that stuff. But the number one wool of this kingdom is pretty much cyan, right? So what good is it to have white sheep? We need cyan sheep over here. People are obviously going to be placing mostly cyan orders in this kingdom. So, yeah. Now we have our cyan sheep. Over here, we don't have to travel back and forth, which I know all of us were just so thankful for. And, yeah. So this one's a little bit more wood heavy than my blacksmith. And I was kind of thinking that that makes sense, right? This is a more constructed by maybe a general constructor of the kingdom compared to the blacksmith. I could see him smashing that stone himself and molding his base, right? And, you know, digging into the mountain for a more secure and, you know, rugged feeling. So a little bit of lore and depth that I bring into what I feel is very important. So anyways, that's enough chatting for me, even though I do talk quite a bit. But I need to get back to work on the building. There's still so much to do. I mean, this is the level of detail I go to. We just have the basics so far. So anyways, I shall be right back. Alrighty, so I'm working on the tailor, getting some character to the building. I'm trying to bring in a lot of wool. I'm not positive on it yet, so we might still change things up a little bit. But anyways, as you can see, it's definitely more wood-centric. It might stick out a little bit too much. But as you can see, who left that door open? Must have been one of the sheep. Definitely a different little style where you kind of have that little bit of a wooden gable roof on the front, covering the front door, compared to here, where you still have a bit of a gable, but it's nice and stoneworked, right? With, you know, this beautiful cyan carpet. I'm still not sold. I wrecked it. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I'll fix it. It's okay. I'm not sure about all the cyan down the wall there, but we'll see how it comes together. I'm starting to work on the roof, but let's look at the details a little bit further down. Mixing different types of materials and block types to get varied effects of the build, I think, is really cool. One of the cool things, I mean, something that you usually try to avoid, actually, in a lot of builds is like these little corridors, right? But I actually don't mind this, right? It kind of like you come in and boom, right? It's this bigger house inside. So I kind of like it. It's very blue or cyan in here, but that's okay. We have these windows that, you know, it looks like that gable was placed after the fact. You know, maybe they got sick and tired of having rain on their heads for people coming in and all that kind of stuff. You know, little windows, little accents around the way. Getting in some of the cracked stone stuff like that. There's not too much on the inside. The outside is more where I've put a lot of my focus and detail. Imperfections, basically, right? No wall is going to be like this, right? That's too perfect. The walls are going to be imperfect. This is not a perfect world. We have lots of things that we need to improve on. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let's sleep off this nighttime because I don't want to get attacked by bad guys. We're building here. I don't want to be distracted. One of the other things that I thought about, and I figured we could come back here. You know what? A piece of glowstone will do the job for me. And I'm going to grab some spruce leaves. That should be more than enough. And I want to kind of combat this one wall over here with you guys. So this wall over here is pretty flat and mundane, right? And I thought about pulling it out a little bit. But instead, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of my favorite types of hidden lighting. And that's just placing down a glowstone and then kind of forming your own shrubbery, right? I think it's a cool little thing, right? And then this could actually be like creeper vines, right? Creeping up the side of the building and all that stuff, right? So, yeah, something along those lines. Of course, there's still a little bit that I need to figure out with that, but it's kind of a nice little feature on the outside, and it's going to fill this little space here that we had, right? So kind of gets a little bit more of that type of feel compared to that of, you know, just expanding on the building, right? So there's lots of different ways that you can do this stuff. One of the things that I'm working on right now is the roof, right? Now the roof is a whole different breed. Let's just keep going with the cyan here for a second. But as you can see, we're doing a 2-leveled roof. So this is obviously one roof and this roof as well. Now this roof here, I didn't want to be as steep of a slope. I think I kind of accomplished that, but we'll see how it turns out in the end. But basically, we need to start coming down the other side, I think. So, if I'm not mistaken, we are dead center on this point right here. So, we should be able to come across with this roof all the way. Really? Really? Really, game? Obviously, I'm going to need more spruce, but that's okay. We should be able to come all the way across. Is that the center? Did I even make this odd? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I did not. Alright, so even, so we need another half slab section in there. That's fine. I need to get myself an axe, though. I have run out of my axe. I've been cutting down some wood and whatnot for the crew. I think that this is turning out quite nicely, though. There's still a lot of details and intricacies that I need to put in there. Any axes in here? Nope. Alright, let's go make ourselves a brand new axe in the blacksmith. Time to go pound on that anvil and make ourselves a brand new axe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm still sticking with the iron tools. I think most of the guys have more advanced tools, but doesn't really matter to me all that much. But I do like that little hallway now. I think that's a lot better. So here, I need to remove all of this. We'll do a half slab. I'd like to again welcome any and all new viewers to the channel. Thanks again for coming by. You guys really are pretty awesome. You guys are, you know, my channel's been growing a lot, and, you know, it's been a lot of fun. So I'd like to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart on that. Oh, God. This is a little steep. That's fine. It's a stipple. It's more of a stipple ceiling. Okay. And then that should meet up with this flat section over here. Really? Oh, I ain't getting that one back. Alright. And then we should be able to come down with the stairs. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, right here. Like so. And like so. So I'm going to work on this roof a little bit more off camera. Again, it's kind of that, I think it's called steeple ceiling, something like that. But I'm going to work on it a little bit more here. I think I need a bit more spruce magoose. But we'll get that going. No problemino. Oh, God. That's a trap. It's a tart. Can't get out of that way. Okay. Back all the way around. This is the fun of vanilla Minecraft. No jetpack. Oh, God, no. Alrighty, so I did some more work. We pretty much have a... Actually, I'm not minding the cyan now. Now that the roof is done and everything's kind of put together, I don't hate it. I didn't think I'd like it as much. I do prefer this side a little bit more than the other sides. But, you know, that's one of those things, so, yeah. Well, we'll get her all figured out, conjigured out. Anyways, there's still more details that need to go on this side. One of the things that you could even do, I don't know if this is going to look good or not. Yeah, no, it looks like garbage. That looks like garbage. Don't do that, guys. By the way, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Anyways, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. The roof has come together quite nicely. A little bit of shelter for the sheep, if they so choose to use it. And we have ourselves a pretty nice tailor facility. That's right. Tailoring facility coming along quite nicely. The inside still needs some work. It's pretty plain. But we got this nice wall partition here, you know, kind of separating what could have been a new expansion that they just built, stuff like that. But overall, not too bad. It's very cyan-y. I'm still not certain about this. I'm going to have to ask the other guys about this. That's a lot of cyan, and I'm not positive on it myself. So that's when I get together with the other guys and we do some feedback and chatting and discussions and ideas and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, not too bad. Let me check the timing on the video. I do need to fandangle a little bit. I do need to finish up this video. It's practically midnight here, by the way, guys. That's just what time I end up recording, because I am crazy. Simple as that. No, I'm not that crazy. I'm a little bit crazy, but I'm not really. I don't know if I could have gotten over any further. Nope, not gonna let me. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do this side first. Just giving it some extra little details as we go here. It's very important. Very important. It fills out the town, right? So, like that. Even something as simple as that just adds that extra little detail as you're walking around. Oh, dang, they had to support that roof there. And it kind of adds on to, you know, maybe this section was an expansion. So if this was the original tailor shop here, they blew out the wall and built a whole new section. It's got legs, let me tell you. Anyways, though, I'm pretty excited with it so far. I'm gonna get with the guys. I'm gonna talk about the cyan. I don't know about the cyan. We'll see. But I do like the design of the tailor and all that kind of stuff. I do wish that I could, like, hang a sign, like a flapping sign, but can't really do that. So, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to do a couple other details and whatnot. Let me check the time on the video, and we will be right back. Yeah, so we're at about 20 minutes right now. Not too bad for one of my videos. That's usually where I like to stay around. I need some more spruce fence, though. I found a nice little thing where this is kind of hanging over the edge, we can add these little supports, right? Just the extra supports, just to hold it in place. I think that looks pretty sharp and holds a nice use and tie-in to the building. So here as well, perfect. So just little things like that as I go around. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the other guys. Usually we're trying to do some together, some apart. You know, some stuff on our own, some stuff away, right? So, you know, Iskil worked on this and this in his video, for example. I'm not sure if Ren Diggity Dog is working on the rail system or what. And who did the tree farm and stuff. But, yeah, we're kind of getting there. I'm kind of thinking that this is sticking out a little bit too much like a sore thumb. Just from looking at it compared to the blacksmith and even Iskil and the farm over there. That, I think it's the wood roof that's kind of throwing it off. We might have to switch it up to a more stone and a little bit flatter of a roof. But anyways, I'll ask the other guys. We'll get together on that. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Check out everybody's video. And welcome to Kingdomcraft. If this is your first video, what are you doing? Check out the first few. Bye-bye for now. See you later.